What the fuck is up? Higher point of view here. It is your West Coast Packer backer. Here to discuss a few things. We on a late night creep, y'all. We on a late night creep, man. I've been trying to do a video for 2-3 days now, but y'all just know, y'all motherfuckers who work out there, you got kids out there, whatever. Life just gets in the way. You know, back to school, shopping, first day of school. If you know, you know, all that kind of shit. So I'm here now. And I kind of promised you guys something inadvertently, because I did tell you guys about the first preseason game we had, and I told you about what I thought about the offense. So I'm sure motherfuckers want to know what I think about the defense. So we're going to get into that. We're going to get into a couple other subjects too. You know, there was big news. I'm sure you guys heard about cats, you know, getting off of the PUP list, which is really good news. And shout out to all my real ones out there who motherfucking, hey, y'all hit me up. Hey, on old ass videos, y'all hit me up like, hey, we just released these people off the PUB. We just, you know, so hey, thank you for that. Thank you for keeping me informed. You know, whether I did or didn't know at that time. Hey, just thank y'all for you know, continuing to fuck with this channel. But let's start off. And then shout out to the guys. I told you I've been trying to do a video for 2-3 days now. So today in the morning I tried to do it, but school happened with the kids and all that. Ain't no getting around that, so I couldn't get to it. Then after a long day today, school over with, kids picked up all that, I tried to get up in here and do a video, and just didn't happen. I started fooling around with the guys on the live stream. Shout out to Packer fan in Vegas. We was just talking our shit like we normally do on there. So shout out to everybody from the gang. AJ, Packer fan in Vegas, KHTV, TR, Big Nate, Bernard, Key. You know what I'm saying? We always have fun when we get on them streams. But let's start it off. Let me tell y'all what I thought about the defense in this. And I just want to get over this game, San Francisco preseason game. I had to stop myself a few times because, you know, I normally dig in deep on the film when, you know, we lose games in the regular season. I really dig into it. I look at it, you know, even with the wins, it's just nice to watch. But I normally just dig in when we lose a game so I can see why the fuck we lost and what we could do to improve. And I had to stop myself in the middle of the night like, yo, bro, this is preseason. You looking at this film like too long. So I'm going to just give y'all what I got on that. I may not give a review on the Saints game, depending on if you guys want it or not. If y'all want me to do it, I'll do it. You know, I have to request of my subscribers and people who fuck with this channel. But let's get into this game. We've already talked about the offensive side. I guess at this point, I'm the Jordan Love apologist. If I didn't mention in the last one, we did a run RPO play, little run pass option, and that shit went good, bro. And not only did it go good, but the motherfucker who's performing the RPO gotta know what he's doing and gotta be willing to do it. And it just looks smooth. So if Jordan Love is our quarterback of the future, which we don't know yet, you gotta believe that the RPO is gonna be in there. You know, that's one of those kind of offenses that I would always look to, like, man, I wish we did something like that. We never had the players to do it, Favre and Rodgers. Rodgers could have did it in his earlier days, but we don't want to risk him getting hurt. But Love is a guy who has the athletic ability and size, and he could do that. But we're on the defensive side. Now, to be honest, it was very uneventful. I mean, like, the whole, you know, defensive showing was uneventful. Some people got burnt, but, you know, I try to pull the good out of everything. So that Levitt shit, him getting burnt, like, first of all, he was a Bisaccia guy brought in especially for Bisaccia. Everything I read up on him before this point was he's good in special teams, but when he gets into the games, he gets burnt. That's exactly what the fuck he did. I'm not apologizing for him. That shit was ugly. That shit was not supposed to happen. First play of the game, first special teams play of the game was a penalty. So, you know, it's just a lot of shit that we need to clean up. But let me just tell you a few good things that I've seen. Safety play was not good. Even Sean Davis. Hey, I start saying y'all motherfuckers' names in my videos and shit. Y'all got to show up. I can't be saying your name and then you come out and you ain't looking good. And it ain't just that you know, didn't look good. It was against subpar competition. You know, bro, you supposed to be the second, third safety, you know, behind the guys that are starting. And, you know, you can't be doing shit like that. You're going to give other motherfuckers the opportunity to come in. Rico Gafford. I've been shouting your name, saying how I love your game and this, that, and the third. And now you done came out there and gave up a big play too, you know, but that could count as safety play too, because you was the corner on that play. But again, man, we need y'all to step it up. And again, We got 2 more games to go. Y'all could come in and ball out the next 2 games and we can all forget about what happened. So get that shit together. But the corner play was not so bad. And let me just tell you guys 2 players that I was looking at. We got Shamar John Charles, where I feel at this point he should get it and should be at a point where he can do this, at least this. You know, we're just asking you to be a 4th or a 5th corner. Him and Keyshawn Nixon. Hey, Bernard, is that your cousin? Keyshawn Nixon came in there. And, you know, again, these guys, we're not talking like they're going to come in and be starters and start 17 games for the Packers. No, bro. We just saying, bro, their position, Jair gets out for injury timeout or something. Somebody's out of breath after a long play. Like, you never know what's going to happen. We need these guys to be on point, too, whenever they come in for 5 or 6 snaps a game, bro. Those snaps are important. Great quarterbacks like Peyton Manning and Tom Brady. I mentioned Peyton because it was a story Pat McAfee said where Peyton seen a defensive substitution and he seen a number he wasn't familiar with. And if Peyton ain't familiar with your number, he's all over the scouting report. So he knew he wasn't supposed to be in at that time. It was an injury, whatever happened. But Peyton started picking on him as soon as he got in the game until he got out. Might have thrown for a touchdown on him. So that's the importance that these guys can hold when you're on a very good team and a team that is expected to go and be in the Super Bowl, y'all. These kind of players on other teams, sorry ass teams, we might be talking about they could come in and potentially start. For us, we're just asking them to do a certain thing. Just have no drop off for the 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 plays that you're in. Just have no drop off. Kenny Clark go out. Heflin, come in there and do your thing. You know, even though Heflin, like, we got so many D linemen, I don't even know if this guy will make it, but we're going to transfer over. So the corners, Shamar John Charles and Keyshawn Nixon, there were catches that were caught on them, but there were no yards after catch, and that's all I can ask for from these guys right now. I ain't asking them to be lockdown corners. I ain't asking them for the jump routes and get interceptions. I would love it. I would love to see some splash plays from these guys against this competition, but it just didn't happen. But what they did do was have sticky coverage. You know, sticky coverage and physicality that I like to see. They were handsy and they had their hands on the receivers. Now, the receivers caught a few balls on them, but again, they did not escape for a 15, 10, 20 yards after catch. As soon as they caught the ball, they were tackled. For a 4th and 5th corner, that's all we asking for, man. Rasul take a breather, or Jair just got hit with a bomb and, you know, he deflected the pass, but he need a play or two to get his win back or whatever it could be. One of these guys come in, we just don't want any drop off from you, so that's all we asking you to do. But you two shine. Keyshawn Nixon and Shamar John Charles, you know, that was impressive. You know, again, albeit 2nd, 3rd tier competition, but again, you got to do it against somebody, and it's about time, John Charles, I told you, you need to step it up and be something in this defense. You could at least be the 4th corner. I don't think that's asking for you to do too much. We want you to take this leap everybody talks about, so continue to grind up and do what the fuck you been doing. But you and Nixon, y'all look good on the corner. Safety play was bad. We already talked about that. And with Levitt, you know, he did get burnt. Caused a touchdown early. Made trade. That just gave him all his confidence. But he also did a play where he made a big hit. He got hurt on that play, and he's going to be out for a while. But that big hit he did do caused a fumble, and Chris Barnes picked it up. When it comes to the linebacker play, very pedestrian. I mean, Chris Barnes was in there. Hey, right place at the right time and got the fumble recovery. That's what we would expect from you, a guy who's been in a defense, been in playoff games, been in many games, started many games. So that's what we expect from you, to be in the right place at the right time. Hey, this shit already cutting. This shit tripping. My battery shit been running out. I don't know what the fuck going on, so I'm going to speed this shit up. JJ, hey, you are that guy that could be a Zadarius clone or replacement, bro. Because again, back in Baltimore, Zadarius was not a number 1 and number 2 guy. He was like the 3rd guy, and he was a rotational guy. We just seen the talent that he had in spurts, and we put him on the Packers, and he did what he did against